Hey guys, I'm back again. Lately I was reading the book of Deuteronomy, and I was reminded of something very important. And that was, even though the children of Israel knew God firsthand, they saw His signs, His wonders, His miracles, His mercy, and His wrath, they still did not listen. They still failed, and they still chose poorly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who's out there who needs to hear this. But if you're not praying, if you're not getting to know God, if you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing, you're being disobedient to God. And while God is merciful, and while God will keep that window open for as long as possible, that window will eventually close. And many people think, well, God is great, God is merciful, I'll never see the wrath of God, because they're so focused on what Jesus did for us, died for us, and paid the price for us forward, that they forget God is the same now as He was then and forever will be. Or in other words, God's wrath is stayed because of what Jesus did for you, because of His love for you. But that does not mean God's wrath will be stayed forever. It just means it will be stayed for now. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk to God, know God, and listen to God. And the way you do that is you pray. And when I say pray, I mean literally, you just say, "Dear Heavenly Father," and go from there. You leave it at that and let your heart and your mind guide you. Because so many people get caught up and stuck looking at videos like this and how to best do it and how to get to know God, that we're not even asking God Himself. That's like saying, "Hey, how do I get to know your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your uncle, etc., 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 instead of going and talking to that individual and getting to know them firsthand." So, everybody's got an opinion, and nobody's 100% accurate. So you need to change, folks. It's time to change. Enough's enough. God bless everybody. Stay safe.